You can't hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Is everything bumping now? Is it bumping? Is my thing bumping? Could you hear me before? I'm grateful that you came. I'm grateful that you're here. Debbie, you're one of the people that have talked to me today. Deb didn't talk to me today. I don't know why. Um, all I was saying was that um, is that uh, is that um, is that I love her and I want her to be here at my thing earlier because I was scared. I was going to the hospital. I was scared. I was scared of that, right? Because yeah, I don't care if I die. I don't. It doesn't bother me at all. But are there certain ways that I want to die? And are there certain ways that I don't want to die? Yeah. And and it really bothers me um, when you know people I love aren't around. I want to see them so bad, right? And she took it the wrong way. She took it the wrong way. She took it like that I was saying that she doesn't care about me or something. And that couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. I care about that lady more than my own mother, more than my own mother. And I don't know how to love somebody more than that. Well, the music. Is the music on? Oh my lord, did I do that? Oh, did I do that? I don't even hear it, guys. That's how bad this is. This is how bad this whole thing is. You're right. You're right. Is it better now? Is it better now, sweetie? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about the music. I'm sorry about the music. It sucks, right? When you say something in a chat that, that, hello, Tanya. It's so great to see you. I want to at least say that. Um, it's so great for you guys to see me. At least there's a few people that still care about me because I wasn't invited to a fellowship group that I normally would have been invited to, but I guess people just don't think I'm the right kind of guy for that or whatever. And it hurts. It's hurtful. You know, hold on one second. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second, guys. Something's happening here. Can you hear me still? I hope you guys can hear me still. Um, 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 uh, um, hold on a second. And then, hold on a second. Hold on one second. Oh, I hate when. Please don't leave. 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 Okay, okay. Can you hear me now? 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 Say yes or no. Say yes or no. Can you hear me now? 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 Well, okay, I'll come. Okay, 5 by 5 now. Okay, it's just that I have to text somebody because somebody is texting me, right? Thinking that that's like the right thing to do during my stream, to get me a message that is private, I guess. And I think it's pretty unfair to everyone else to, you know, be like that, you know, um, to, you know, I don't know. I just think it's unfair. I just think it's unfair for people to do that. And, you know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You know, I'm just going to try to, right now, rinse out a bowl real quick. Pour some. I got some canned food down from the food bank or whatever. They actually have some good stuff. If you're really deeply looking for it, there's actually some good stuff. I'm not that far behind, guys. I'm not that far behind, guys. Like, I mean, I don't know if I made it sound like it was worse than it was. I'm not that far behind. I mean, shoot, $10 from everybody would have got me straight. I sometimes lose that. I panic. I panic sometimes, and I'm sorry about that. And but this morning with the hospital, that was the thing I was scared of the most, right? And and uh, things turned out to be not so bad. That you know things do happen, right? And man, they are killing me. They are killing me with this medicine. They are killing me with this medicine, and I think they're doing it on purpose. I think they're doing it on purpose to hurt me, and I think they know who I am. Like it's weird. I don't feel famous, right? I don't feel like I'm famous, but there's a certain lot of people using a certain lot of of my family members to attack me, and it's very scary. And yeah, there's a lot of things I need to get through life that normal people wouldn't need. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke weed. I don't do none of that. I don't even smoke cigarettes, right? You know, I just I just basically um, uh, you know try to make it without any of that stuff, right? But it's getting to the point where I'm gonna need some relax too. And I don't know if trying weed is good or drinking alcohol is good, but it's making me want to do that stuff. And I don't know, it hurts me. It hurts me. It hurts me. You know, it hurts me it hurts me to want that. You know, I'm not gonna get any of that. You know, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna get any of that. Um, but you know, it's getting to the point, man, where I'm so stressed that I can't. Like I need everything to be perfect, right? Like it's almost like I need everything to be perfectly straightened out before I can even rest, right? So so being $200-300 behind on your bill is 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 like it's horrifying when when you're not used to being that far behind. And yes, having visitors, yes, yeah, that's my fault. That's I spent money unwisely or whatever, right? And but I'll tell you what, the man that I saw was one of the greatest men I've ever seen. And even on the phone with him, trying to um give me peace, because that Stephanie and Deb and Michael really weren't talking to me. Michael finally did call me, but and Stephanie did finally give me a text. I don't know what that means, because usually she's there for me. And I've always stuck up for her every chance I got, and always been there for her. So maybe that's just she's busy. She's got a family. I get that. And but it'd be nice to have Deb here. Be nice to have Deb here. Be nice to have her in my chat. And I would love to have at least 5 minutes to explain to her that that I was trying to explain to her that I loved her. Like like I thought we are the family, and I wasn't trying to guilt anyone into calling me. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to get somebody to call me to let me know um, what was going on, and Jake was the only one that could that could help me. Well, of course, Jesus is the only one that can help me, but it really would be nice to hear from Stephanie, so she knows the real deal. It would really be nice to know from Deb. It would be a great thing. I'm not trying to guilt anybody into anything. If somebody doesn't like me or doesn't want to be here, they don't have to be here. You know, I mean, I rely. No, Deb never called me. Of course not. Of course not. For 1 year, 2 years, I've never said a bad word about her. Never done one bad thing to her. And I don't know what she was so offended by. And they got a little group against me. So no, it's okay. It's okay. Um, I know what's real and what's not real. I'm not trying to guilt anybody to call me. I would just like it to be like it normally is. When I call people, because when people call me, I I push myself to the point to where my health is no good. Um, to where I'm almost dying to get to you, um, because it's that important to me. Because I know that this world is not forever. This world is not a place for us to camp out. This isn't a place to build a life. This isn't a place to marry the world. You know and well, I mean, hey, maybe I just said that in jest, that there may be a little group against me, but maybe there's not, maybe there's not, maybe there's not, but it sure feels like it. It sure feels like it when the people you depend on the most won't call you, and the only time they call you is when they think that you're talking bad about them. I'm not talking bad about those people. I'm telling you right now, the most important people to me besides Jesus, right? Jesus is the number one person, right? You guys are the number one people. You guys. I don't have a family. I don't know. um, um, any other family than you. So Jake and Stephanie are the most wonderful people I've ever met. Same with Deb, same with Michael, same with Shepherd's Voice, same with Lariva, same with Debbie, of course, right? Private Wars here. Um, yes, all these people are beautiful people. A little bit is a little bit new, but you're right. There is only one person we can truly count on, and that's Jesus, right? So if you don't see Jesus in me, right? If you don't see that I have Jesus in me, then you need to go somewhere else because there are people that can see Jesus in me. There are people that can see God in me, right? I love God so much. There's nothing I wouldn't do for God. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you as people. I got more effort in that text about are you talking bad about me or guilt me into this than I did into a 5-minute phone call, which would have fixed everything. That's what hurts me. That's what hurts me. Because it wouldn't even be that. It wouldn't even be there. That wouldn't even be there. So, it's great. It's great. I know that if any of you guys needed me, I would answer the phone. Um, uh, I would drop whatever I had to drop if I was eating, if I was whatever. Because and I understand people with families. Look, I get it. And if that 5-minute phone call would have happened between me and Stephanie, I probably would even understand her situation. Of course, absolutely. She's got kids to raise. I mean, shoot. I mean, who wouldn't understand that? I mean, that's a hard job on its own. That's that's far more than I have to do, right? And so, I'm just a guy. I don't know, but that doesn't mean that she's not one of the greatest people I've ever met. She's definitely one of the greatest people I've ever met, and I crave to be around her. She's clearly my sister in Christ, and I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her. I'm sad. I'm sad that I'm not included. That's what it is. Has nothing to do with has nothing to do with me blaming anybody for anything. I'm sad that I'm not included in that. Like I want to be included in fellowship. Man, I hope you don't mind. I'm eating a little bit. I usually don't get a chance to eat so much. So I hope this doesn't offend anybody. You know, I don't want to not have the stream. I want to have the stream, but me getting something to eat is important. Is important to me because I think it needs to be. I don't know if that needs to be hotter or not. I don't care. It's just food, right? It doesn't need to taste good, right? I'm just I just want to be included, all right? And if they're my best friends, right? Why wouldn't they include me in fellowship if I obviously need it? And I was in a great mood, one of the best moods I've ever been in. Still am. And I mean, if You know, if I'm not getting any um you know, I don't know if I'm not if I'm not getting any I don't know, you know, the people that could have had me at their little um at their little fellowship, I would have loved to have been there, but I wasn't invited, and I couldn't get Michael to call Deb for me for 5 minutes to ask her to try to like straighten something out that was obviously misunderstood, because all I wanted was for her to be there because I love her. And if you knew how much I love this lady, I don't think I can even quantify that to you. I love her just below Jesus, you know? I love Jesus. I love this girl. I love all of you the same, right under God. And you guys are the ones that come here and care about me anyway. Nobody else does. I'm not upset about that. I know that God's good, you know? And I thank God for this meal. I pray that it's safe. I pray to be used for God's glory. Oh, you're saying that's the devil talking? What have I done? Well, I understand the meds, right? I understand the meds. Like, have the. You don't think I want to not take these meds? But nothing's changed in the last year. I mean, I've met um, Stephanie and I've met Deb and I met Jake and I met everybody else under the same circumstances. Do I want to come off those meds? Sure. Am I taking a lot less than they're giving me? Oh yeah, you better believe it. But I'm saying something that no one cares. What do you mean? I just want my friends to like me. Is that okay? Yeah. Debbie takes meds. Does that mean that she's bad? I think if you're lucky enough to be able to get off them, then I'm glad for you. But these people get you 20 years ago, and they convince you that this is what's going to make you better. And they made me think I was crazy when all I believed in was God. And I'm sorry if you guys don't like me, or if you guys are more thinking that I'm trying to lay a guilt trip on you to call you. That's not true at all. I don't put guilt people for you to call me. Not at all. Not in the slightest. If you don't ever want to call me, just type in, I don't want to call you, Steven. I don't like you. and then it's over. But don't say you like me and then not invite me to a fellowship. You know, don't say you like me and then believe the other side, right? Because God is my witness, in front of God, in front of you people. I didn't say anything out of line to the fact that I loved her and wanted her to be here. And I'm not saying that you hate you. I'm not saying that you guys hate me. I never said that you guys hate me. And if I did, then I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to say that. Um, Riva, I talked to you today. You're amazing. There's a small group of people that don't like me, and they say that they like me. One person proved that he liked me, and the other people kind of kept me out. And nobody else wants to talk to me for to even learn what the situation was even about. If you knew what I had to face this morning, needles and meds and things from a hospital that's obviously satanic. I showed you this the pentagram. Then I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. If you won't let me explain that to you, and then okay, maybe I'm $300 behind on my bills. Yeah, that hurts. Yeah, I wish I had $300. But that's not enough for me to hate you or stop the stream or anything like that. Like, if nobody has anything, nobody has anything. I don't care. Somebody's not going to get their money. I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad at all. If anything, I think I've said enough about Jake to where he's right below what I would even say about Jesus. He's a great man. He's a great man. You know? If you guys knew Jake and met him with your hands, met him in person, you know that he is a great man. Yeah, we were only outside that McDonald's, to me to go buy some. I had to get some Pantovers off of my stomach. And in California, you can get anything outside of McDonald's. I'm sorry that that's how it works. Sorry about that. I gotta wipe my nose on something. I'm not a very clean guy. If there was someone that needed a place to live and was a very clean person, they can move in and be like kind of like a cleaning person, and I'll pay all the bills. If I'm running into somebody like that, I was talking to Reva about that today, that if she had, if she didn't have 4 kids, I forgot about that. She can move in here. I would let Michael move in here. I would let Stephanie move in here. I would let but they got kids. They got a family. Watch this. Watch this. See, I have the hiccups. Please God, make them stop. And I won't have another hiccup. That's how tuned I am. That's how in tune with God I am. And also wants to talk to me. I don't know about what, but I don't know. Maybe I owe her a talk. I'd love to mend things with her, and I think that would be great. But here's the thing: being Christian, right, isn't always knowing the right thing to say or knowing the right thing in the Bible or knowing if there's a rapture or not a rapture, right? Being a Christian is about believing in the fact that we are human creatures that have fallen, right? And that we need a savior, a perfect sacrifice in order to save us, right? And I know the Tums are terrible for my stomach. I haven't had any Tums today, and so I'll say this, right? It's about believing that God came down as a man, right? God and man existed in one body, and he was killed for us, sacrificed for us. He sacrificed himself. He gave up his own blood, and it cleaned us, right? And our job, right, is to forgive. Is Sorry about that. Can you guys hear me again? I got kicked off. Of course, as soon as I was talking about the gospel. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Give me a 5x5 if you can hear me. Give me a 5x5 if you can hear me. Okay, good. You have to realize that you are an infallible person that makes mistakes, and that you need a perfect sacrifice, and that was Jesus Christ. 100% man, 100% God. He took his own wrath upon himself. He died on a cross. He was buried for 3 days. He came out of a tomb, and he came back to life. And he was in front of many, many witnesses as he ascended to heaven on his own authority. He wasn't raptured. He wasn't called up or picked up or whatever Enoch was, or walks with God, or none of that. He wasn't raptured. He went up to heaven on his own authority. And then what he wants us to do for that is he wants us to forgive each other 70 times 7 in one day. You can sin against me that many times in one day, and I am supposed to forgive you. And if you punch me in my face, Stephanie told me that, I gotta love you through that, right? And so anything less than that, and the fact that I gotta forgive you 70 times 7 and love you, love my neighbor, love my God, especially my God in every which way of every part of my body, and love my neighbor, love my enemy, love everybody. Okay, and if that is not being a Christian, then I don't know what is. But that's what I teach. Okay? And I'm not a teacher. And so if you guys think that being a Christian is knowing the most stuff or knowing the most scripture or knowing the most about love or knowing that the kingdom is here or knowing that all this other stuff, that's great. That's great because it is. That's the truth, right? The kingdom is within us. But, but, yeah, you're not gotta be someone's best friend. But you know what? I should be given. I see, Deb. That's all I wanted you to say to me. That's all I wanted you to say to me today. Even after a year of us working together, and us getting to this point, I didn't want you to think I'm some kind of fraud, and then for all that progress to go away. You're a wonderful woman of God right now. You were before, and you found a better way to express it since you met me. I think I don't want to take credit for that. That's all God. That's all glory to God, because I don't have the. Yeah, but I need to hear your voice. I need to hear your voice when you say that, because because it's important to me. You guys don't know how important you are to me. If this was Luke, or if this was Kevin R, or if this was Rob, or if this was Lariva, or if this was Shepherd's voice, and it was the same thing, I would need to hear her voice and wonder why she doesn't love me anymore. I would need to hear that. It's more than I love seeing it. I love seeing this. This is beautiful, right? But 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 I need to hear your voice. I need to hear your voice. Do you? I mean, do you get that? I'm glad you're here. Yes, I should know that by now. And you are a great woman of God and a very meek individual and you're very hard on yourself, and you are truly amazing. And I love everybody here. You don't come here if you stub your toe. You don't come here if you want to learn about the kingdom that lives within inside you. You're here to learn about being there for each other. We need to be strong and we need to be there together. I needed that. You don't understand how much I needed. Do you see that? But I thank God first for you. I don't put it in the wrong order, okay? I don't thank you for writing it down. I thank God that you put that there, because I prayed to God that you would do that. And I want to talk to you after this. I want to talk to you after this, because there's things I want to tell you about what happened at the hospital that I'm going to tell people tomorrow. And I have to go back to the hospital tomorrow. I have to go to the hospital every day this week. And I just I just um I'm not trying to guilt anybody into anything. Just, why do you think that I'm guilting people into thinking anything? I don't guilt people into anything. There's no guilt. Why would I guilt people into doing anything? I'm just saying that uh, there are no sides, right? There are no sides on the kingdom of God. We should all be together. And so if being left out hurts, being left out hurts, especially when you're trying to put everybody together. Oh, I know, Debbie. I know, Debbie. You're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. I know that that they. I don't know what they're realizing at the hospital. I just know that they are hurting me somehow because I'm not supposed to have pills in me. I wasn't made to have pills in me. I wasn't meant to have shots in me. And if they have ever asked me to take the V over having my apartment, then they would have to shove it up there, you know what. Um, I, they OD'd me, yes. They OD'd me when they gave me that first shot. But you want to know what they did? They gave me 3 times as much next time. They went from 100 milligrams to 300 milligrams. Now explain how that I made it through that and 2 shows. You know how there's those days where you just don't feel like doing the show? If you're not one of these people that is called to do a show, well, you're going to skip shows because you only stick to it if God calls you to do it. I'm only going to do 2 shows a day because God drags me through it. And dragging through it, maybe that's the wrong word. God carries me through it, right? And I do it for free. I don't know how that works out. God did say I could charge money if I wanted, and I chose not to because there's a harder judgment if you take money, and so I always didn't take the money because uh, you have to be perfect on your channel. You have to be trying to listen to God's voice right now. You guys don't understand the way I even hear God's voice. A lot of you guys say you hear it different than me, but I hear God's voice. Maybe I don't feel him hug me. Maybe I don't feel him, talking to me all day long, but I hear him. And maybe I don't deserve any money for what I'm doing. I do work hard though at this 24/7, and I'm not asking for anything. I'm just I'm not that even far behind really in my build. I'm a few $100 behind. But even if I don't get anything, I don't care. I don't care. No, Debbie, I want to ask you a question, okay? Can I call you after this? Yes or no? Can I call you after this? I need to. I need to call you right after this. I'm about to end this and I'm about to call you. Yes or no? Yes or no, please. Well, I guess I missed my door. I really need to hear it from her voice. If anybody knows her voice or knows where she is right now, please let her know that I need to talk to her. Bad. Bad. I really badly need to talk to her. And if I'm sorry about asking for stuff. I like I'd rather not get anything from anybody and just have everybody love me again. But it's not even about that. It's about love. It's about love from God, right? And it's about from the love I get that I give you. I get from God. I don't get it from anywhere else. There's nowhere else to give it to. There's nowhere else to get it from or to give it to. It comes from God to you, from me to you. And I don't know I don't know how that works. All I know is they're killing me over there. I will die. I am going to die. I mean, I don't know how you know how you reconcile that. That's what's happening. I'm getting killed over there. Getting killed over there. And I love you. Okay, I guess I'll talk to you later. And I hope Deb answers the phone because that would be devastating to me if she didn't. It would be devastating for me if she didn't. I love you guys, and I will I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Um, praise Jesus for his sacrifice and his grace, and pray for anyone being victimized right now of anything. SRA, everything, and pray for anyone being victimized in any way. Pray for each other. It's important, and I want you guys to I want you guys to really pray for each other. It's so important. And please stick with me. Please stick with me. Please. If you've never trusted me before, trust me now. I see what's happening in the future. I see what's happening. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. But the testimony of Jesus is prophecy. And I'm starting to see things ahead um, that that are you know I'm starting to see things ahead that are not good, and this one doesn't make it okay. And I love you guys. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Okay, God bless you. God bless every one of you. Thank you for showing up. This is by far the best part of my day. Without this, I would be too depressed. Too depressed. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. Praise I like it. I don't know what to do anymore, kid. I don't know what to do anymore, kid. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Okay. I love you. I love you. Don't worry about me if I die. Don't worry about me. Just just keep on doing what you're doing and live life to the fullest. Um, we'll find out what it's about. Okay? Alright, I'll see you guys later, okay? I'm sorry for kind of mumbling there for a minute. I was just like, sometimes when God talks to me, I mumble a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Just don't be too concerned for me. I just, I don't speak too strongly when I'm talking to God because I got to be careful I'm right. Okay. Good night to all of you. God bless you. I hope you're all covered in Jesus, and you know the everything. I've sleep meds to go over there, and you know how they react. I love you guys. Mm-hmm. Can't and the birds will be fine.